Hello everybody, and welcome to the Slam Show. The Slam Show is a behind-the-scenes look at what's going on in the Rolex Grand Slam of show jumping. I'm back as your host, Meredith Michaels-Beerbaum, and I've brought you to a beautiful location on Lake Geneva. This is the heart of Geneva, but we will be returning to Pal Expo, where the real Grand Slam takes place. I want to thank everybody for watching, tuning in, watching on live stream and YouTube. And now to what's going to happen on the show. Our first stop will be with Scott Brash. He was the winner of the last Grand Slam in Spruce Meadows at the Spruce Meadows Masters. There we saw a very exciting Grand Prix, the CPKC International, hosted by Rolex, and we will talk to him about that amazing win. We will also look into what it takes to build Pal Expo for the Rolex Grand Slam, what the behind-the-scenes look is. We will talk to the rookie, Johanna Beckmann, and ask her about what it's like to ride for the very first time in Pal Expo. And lastly, we will have a nice chat with the great female equestrian rider, Sophie Hinners. Stay tuned and enjoy the ride. My first stop at Pal Expo is my favorite place, the stable area. And I'm really delighted here to meet Scott Brash. Scott, you are once again in the winner's seat, and you're, amazing. The live contender here for the Rolex Grand Prix. You have an incredible history, the only person to ever win the Rolex Grand Slam. I think you've won 5 major titles, had 35 participations in the Grand Slam events. How do you feel coming in here?
Yeah, no, very happy to be here. I love being here in Geneva, and yeah, it's a little bonus that we're on the road for the Grand Slam. So it's that extra bit special this year.
And you're just coming off the big win at Spruce Meadows in the CPKC International, presented by Rolex. That was an amazing win. It was so difficult, only 2 in the jump off. And that was your 10th year anniversary for your Rolex Grand Slam. So tell me a little about that event.
Yeah, it was quite surreal, really. Being back in Spruce again, 10 years on, and winning again, it was incredible. But yeah, I have a fantastic stable of horses right now. I'm very, very lucky. My owners have been incredible people to me, and really supported me in my life. And I've been able to, look after the horses like they're mine and make good programs and plans for them. And I feel like we have a really good string right now. So feel very fortunate. Yeah, that was
Hello Jefferson, correct?
Yeah, correct.
And you also have Hello Folly, was the silver medalist at the Europeans. So have you got both of them here?
Yeah, I've got both of them here, as well as Hello Shadora Lady,
okay,
who's been amazing this year also. So yeah, 3 fantastic horses.
3 great horses. So, yeah. How do you decide who goes on Sunday?
Yeah, it's tough actually. Yeah. Okay, it's
a luxury position
nice
to
position
be in. Yes.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, it's funny you ask actually, because I've been chopping and changing my mind for the last month, because to be honest, they all feel very good. I think the first plan is to jump Folly on Sunday.
Okay.
But she's a little bit more inexperienced.
Yeah.
I feel Jefferson amazing right now.
Yeah.
But he's jumped the Grand Prix here the last 4 years. He's had some big years with the Olympics and Spruce and things, but he feels absolutely incredible, and I know him so well.
Yeah, that's true.
And
yes.
that experience is vital in the end. So yeah, it's been a difficult choice, but I'm in a good position where I can plan both of them, and if I change my mind throughout the week, it's okay.
Great, and you're pre-qualified, so that's also nice. Tell me something though, the 2 events, like Spruce Meadows is totally different than being here at Pal Expo. How do you prepare for each event? I mean, what do you do? Because Spruce Meadows is like your home turf. You're always winning there, and you must have some sort of key to getting ready for that event.
I think Calgary's really quite unique. Big grass arena, different style of jumps to what we're normally used to week in, week out. So I would say Calgary's the most sort of unique in that sense. Geneva's so unique because it's like a bit of an outdoors, how big the indoor arena is.
The arena, yeah.
Okay, you have the lake and a lot of atmosphere, so it's nice to have jumped a couple of indoors before you come here normally. But yeah, I feel both arenas when the horses feel good and they jump exceptional.
It looks like you're so at home in Spruce Meadows. Is it a little bit like your home? I heard you're from south of Edinburgh in Peebles. Did you grow up on farmland? And
yeah, exactly. Yeah, bit of a country boy, if you like. So yeah, you feel that when you're in Canada. The people are so nice, and yeah, it's one of my favorite weeks of the year for sure. And yeah, I have great memories in Spruce.
Did you always love horses? Because I heard you're a hobby golfer. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm a bad golfer, but
join the club.
but I enjoy it. It's nice to get away and a few hours on your own thinking time. It's quite good.
Your first pony was called Minstrel. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
What was a Minstrel like?
Yeah, he was cheeky actually. I used to fall off him a lot, and but great pony. I guess my love for that pony was the start of a connection with an animal, and that's certainly stayed with me throughout my life. And there's nothing more important than my horses, you know. So
thank you so much for joining us, Scott, and wishing you the best of luck in the Rolex Grand Prix. And now we turn to the sport director, Alban Poudret. So we just finished with Scott Brash, one of the best riders in the world, and now we're turning to the next generation. Here we are at the warm-up ring, and we want to talk about the up-and-coming. What do you think, Alban? What is the next generation, and how does the Rolex Grand Slam events support this next generation?
It's very important. In Geneva, we have always opened the doors. We're wide open. So we want really that riders that dream to make a 5-star once can come. And we base the invitation on the talent, never a pay card. So it's really the philosophy of Geneva. It was always that. And so we are very pleased to make some dream come true. And the next step after creating the Rolex Grand Slam of show jumping with all the stars, but also some riders that have not such experience, it was to help to be a go between the junior and young riders and this highest class to have this under 25, and it's really a great pleasure to have them. We have now 32 riders come from many countries, and since 7 years we have those classes, and we will surely continue.
That's so great to hear, and as a sports director, you've done so much for the sport here in Geneva and on the whole, and I hope one day to see my daughter, Meredith Michaels-Beerbaum, age 15 now, competing here one day in Geneva.
Why not, of course, but I remember also your beginning, not exactly the beginning, but I don't know, 94, 93, you came here with Quick Stars and with Stella. It was a story special classes for lady riders.
Yes.
And then you won 2 times the top 10 final. You were the first woman to win that. So many memories with you, with your husband, and I am sure after with your daughter.
Well, thank you so much for joining me and for supporting that next generation. And now we turn to our rookie, Johanna Beckmann. Johanna is a 22-year-old rider from Germany who is here at Pal Expo, competing for the very first time. Welcome, Johanna.
Thank you very much.
You must be so excited to be here.
I'm super excited. It's a huge privilege to be here. It's so great.
And how did you get here? I know that Rolex has been sponsoring and supporting the next generation of young riders, but how did you actually come to Pal Expo?
It's super great because Rolex supports the Young Riders Academy, and we're here having a clinic. We get to know amazing things about the management of the horses. Yeah, and having the horse with me and starting here in this huge arena makes it even more special.
And I think you took a similar path to what my 15-year-old daughter Brianne is doing now. You came up through the ponies and then the juniors and young riders, the European championships.
Yeah.
Is that a little bit how you got to where you are today?
Definitely. I started with the ponies back then. I had great ponies, but also great horses, so I could directly go into the juniors and then kept going with the young riders. And now it's my first under 25 year, so I'm really happy how my way went. And yeah, it's great to end up here.
Well, we're wishing you the best of luck and enjoy not only your time riding, but watching these great, amazing horse and rider combinations. And we hope to see you one day in the Rolex Grand Slam.
Hope so too. I'm definitely going to watch the riders, and I think that gives me good advice.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Here we are, backstage at Pal Expo. Just behind me is the arena. Our cameras were invited to watch the construction of CHI Geneva just 2 weeks before the Rolex Grand Prix. Multiple trucks and workers came to build the arena and everything around it as you know it today. They used over 450 tons of metal for stands and podiums. They used 20 kilometers of cable for lighting and sound and 600 projectors. Sophie Mottu Morel will walk us through exactly how that was done.
When we arrive in Pal Expo, everything is completely empty. We have to build the main arenas, we have to build also the stables and the village for the exhibitors and the grandstands for the public. To build a show, it takes normally 3 weeks. This year we have only 2 weeks.
So with one less week this year, no mistakes can be made.
We have approximately 200 people to set up the show and to organize everything. It's a lot of people. Sometimes we have to do some adjustment, not big change, but when the first light is on, everything is finished and we don't touch anything. For me, it's a stress. A long time ago, I had a dream and I just arrived here for the first day and there was no sand in the arena, and my God, we forgot the sand. So yes, we always have some stress before the show, but it's normal, no? It's a good stress. I will say that the main difficulty is to stick to the timing.
To keep the timing, Eric Savant is the maestro. He acts as the liaison between the organizer and the suppliers to resolve problems and find solutions.
So with Eric, this is a long time ago that we worked together. It's more than 20 years, so we know each other very well. He gives me every day some news. On the last day, so now it's on Tuesday night, we just go a tour and we just see, okay, here the carpet is not good, here we have a problem with the light, and maybe to see if there is a problem just before the first light on Wednesday morning. Sometimes we have some stress, and sometimes we say, okay, we are ready, it can happen, and we are cool.
And in the end, the dismantling only takes 5 days.
We have to take time to do something beautiful and to create something incredible for our public and our athletes and horses. So sometimes it's a little bit hard to see how quick it goes to just dismantle the show.
And now we turn to one of my favorite parts of the Slam show, when I get to pick my favorite for the Rolex Grand Prix, one of the ones to watch. We just spoke with Scott Brash, and we are turning now to one of the best female riders in the equestrian sport. I'm welcoming here Sophie Hinners. Welcome.
Thank you.
So nice to have you. I've picked you before for the Rolex Grand Prix in Aachen, and I picked you again. You're in top form, you've got fabulous horses, you're on a roll, doing well. How do you feel for this weekend's Grand Prix?
Yeah, first of all, I'm very happy and thankful to be here. I was as an under 25 rider before, so I now know how special the arena is and how special the atmosphere is. And I hope we're in good shape and gonna have a good weekend.
Yes, I heard this is going to be your 4th major event, actually. But tell me something else. How did you get started? I mean, who is Sophie Hinners? Where did you come from?
So I come from north of Germany, and I started when I was 3 years old. And since then, I never stopped riding. I think from the beginning on, I felt it's my passion. It's that what I want to do. But I have to say, when I was little, I actually wanted to be a dressage rider.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
So when I was starting with ponies, I did a bit of both. But then, I ended up in the show jumping circle, and I'm very happy about it. I think it was a long way till here, but I'm very happy to be here.
And now you're even a Rolex testimony. Was that like a dream come true for you?
Yes, of course. I actually never really thought about it to come that far, and to be a Rolex testimony now is something really special, and I feel very honored.
And tell me a little bit about your horses. Have you chosen already which horse is going on Sunday, or do you see how they compete during the weekend?
So for the big classes, I have Iron Dames Sinclair and Iron Dames Combella here.
Okay.
And I think, the plan is to jump Iron Dames Sinclair in the Grand Prix. He was also really good in Aachen and also in Spruce Meadows. So I think he's in good shape to do another Rolex Grand Prix on Sunday.
Great. And lastly, tell me, what does it feel like when you walk into that arena? I mean, I know how I felt. It was almost like getting goosebumps when you first walk into that arena on Sunday and hear the crowd cheering. What is it like for you?
Yeah, I think it's an amazing atmosphere. When there's so much crowd around cheering for you, it makes it really special, and I think you also can really enjoy it. But of course, I think we are all very excited for Sunday, and gives you a little bit of tension. You want to be good, you want to deliver in the end.
Well, we're wishing you the best of luck. And now let's turn to the other ones that I've picked for the ones to watch. Let's start with Kent Farrington. Current number 1 in the world, Kent Farrington, is known as one of the fastest riders on the tour, always going for the win. Kent loves Geneva, has won here previously, and I think he's ready. He has 28 slam participations and has previously won the Rolex Grand Prix of Geneva. And here we see the fast Frenchman Julien Epeyard. He has 10 slam participations and is the current winner of the World Cup final. You can never count him out. Next is Richard Vogel. He was the winner here in Geneva in 2023. Here's his jump off that was just amazing and left everyone speechless. Simone Delestre, this year's winner at the Dutch Masters. He and his Cayman Jolly Jumper always keep the spectators on the edge of their seats. So those are my picks for the ones to watch. But let me remind you, we have 40 of the best horses and riders in the world here, so they all ones to watch. In just a few moments, the arena will come alive with the best riders and horses in the world competing in the Rolex Grand Prix. This is where dreams come true and champions will be crowned. Will it be Scott Brash? Will he continue his Rolex Grand Slam journey? Or will it be somebody new? This year marks 25 years of title sponsorship for Rolex. Thank you for joining me on the Slam Show. Enjoy the afternoon of great competition, and don't forget, the journey continues in March at the Dutch Masters.